家有12亩地，通过土地流转承包给公司种植。每年除了这一份土地流转收益之外，我自己呢还在公司从事产业工人管理工作。通过这份工作，家里的有了稳定的收入，生活越来越好了。
种的是海水稻，每亩地的每年收入也很不错。公司的技术人员经常深入田里给我们指导种植和管理方法，提高我们水稻的产量。还有的话，村委会这边免费给我们发放了鸭子60个，然后我们一边是种海水稻，一边从事生态养殖。总体来讲，我们今年的收入比去年远远多了。
滨江呢，在我们国家呢属于盐碱地的主要分布区，大面积的耕地属于盐碱化，所以这个海水稻呢又是超耐盐碱的一种作物。经过这几年的试验呢，我们在喀什的面积呢达到了1万多亩。今年我们进行了新品种的选育，就是我们利用喀什特殊的这种生态条件，选育适合西北地区的这样一些耐盐品种。
Summer in Beijing have been pretty hot. Lakes and rivers across the city have become great leisure space for local residents. Beside me, this picturesque river with flowers and willows all around is called Liangshui River. Many people are here strolling, fishing, and camping regularly. But about a decade ago, people in the neighborhood tried to stay away from this river as much as possible. Why is that? Let's talk to some witnesses.
就住的它的它的北岸，原来是有味儿的，有臭味儿的。特别到夏天的时候，一刮风，那个味儿非常浓。
我们的居民呢，就是总跟我们反映，就是晚上睡觉如果开窗户，就能让那个味儿给熏醒。
Dug over 1,000 years ago, Liangshui River is a major river in the southern part of Beijing. It flows through 7 out of the city's 16 districts with a total length of 68 kilometers. With the rapid urbanization and population growth, in 2010 or so, much of the urban sewage was directly dumped into the river. According to the river's management office, the daily amount of wastewater directly released into the river in 2012 was about 320,000 tons. This has severely damaged the ecosystem of the river. Starting from 2013, the Beijing municipal government has carried out a 3-year citywide water treatment plan 3 times in a row. After extensive measures to conserve water resources over the past 9 years, a river with clear water and vibrant ecosystem is back.
完了，逐渐就没有味儿了，而且呢，你看绿化也起来了，有鱼了。大家觉得很爽，我每天几乎都要来这儿骑行1个小时。
有骑车的、捞鱼的，还有在那边聊天的，然后或者钓鱼的，有挺多花花草草。我很喜欢这块。
之前啊，它是那个臭味熏天，现在比较说白了鸟语花香，游玩的好去处。
So how exactly has the river transformed? I talked to a staff member at the river's management office.
咱们这10多年来，在具体的污水治理方面都有哪些措施呢？
对凉水河流域内这个86个规模以上排污口和36条段的黑臭水体进行了彻底的治理，特别是怀房污水厂等一批新的污水处理厂投入使用，提高了凉水河流域的污水处理能力。从14年开始实施了凉水河水环境综合治理工程，通过河道清淤、生态修复等一系列工程措施，现在凉水河变成了一个集防洪、景观、人文等多样化的城市河道。
This place looks like a regular wetland park, but beneath it actually sits a giant water recycling facility. Underground is where all the magic happens. The Huaifang Water Reclamation Plant can produce 600,000 tons of reclaimed water every day, which is the equivalent of 2 million households' daily wastewater discharge.
环房厂的60万吨处理完再生回用， 大部分还是进入我们的小河河，稳定的向凉水河提供了一个补给，就是把污水处理放到地下，然后呢，把我们的上边还一片绿地，还一片景观，应该算是一个生态的水厂。首先呢，我们的污水通过拦截，也通过这个沉淀，就是把水中的大量的大颗粒的漂浮物啊，从我的系统里移除。第二个呢，就是利用我们污水中的微生物，以污水中的污染物作为养分来去除我们的净化过的水，通过摩丝，然后通过产水管。第三步呢，通过一个化学反应的方式来实现我这种水质指标的达标。对员工来说的话，他只要在中控室去通过操纵我的公路按钮底下的自控程序，就会自动发挥，来减少我们现场去操纵设备的能力。
While technologies have largely increased the efficiency of treating water pollution, efforts made by some devoted local officials also help make the mission a success. Years ago, China initiated a river chief system at provincial, city, county, and village levels, with leading officials assuming top responsibility for tackling water pollution. The river chiefs need to conduct at least one patrol along the river on a monthly basis. They report illegal activities such as dumping of untreated sewage and industrial waste.
我巡河一般都是早晨、晚上，因为白天上班嘛。我主要负责到凉水河3号橡胶坝这一块5.2公里，巡视当中发现问题，及时去劝阻。劝阻如果不听，我们就会及时往上边报。
From a stinky and murky river to the new home of hundreds of species of plants and animals, the transformation of Liangshui River over the past 10 years is an epitome of Beijing's water pollution treatment. Data shows that a total of 142 sections of water bodies across Beijing have been all restored to clarity. With comprehensive policies, advanced technologies, and people's careful maintenance, Beijing's rivers and lakes will continue to quench the city's thirst and nourish its people. Hello, you're watching News Hour on CNC World. I'm Zhu Jing in Beijing. Our headlines. Britain has held a state funeral for Queen Elizabeth II at Westminster Abbey. And inflation in the euro area has been hovering at alarmingly high levels for a lengthened period of time. Chinese President Xi Jinping on Monday exchanged congratulatory messages with his Togolese counterpart, Faure Assotsimnan Nasimbe, on the 50th anniversary of diplomatic relations between the two countries.
Xi pointed out that China and Togo enjoy a profound traditional friendship. He said over half a century since the establishment of their diplomatic ties, the two sides have always been sincere and friendly towards each other, staunchly supported each other on issues related to their respective core interests and of major concern, produced fruitful results in practical cooperation, and brought real benefits to their people, no matter how the international landscape has changed. Facing the COVID-19 pandemic, Xi said, the people of the two countries have supported and helped each other, and stood together to overcome difficulties, writing a new chapter of the China-Togo friendship. Xi said that he places high importance on the development of China-Togo relations, and is ready to work with President Nassingbe to take the 50th anniversary of diplomatic ties as an opportunity to consolidate political mutual trust, deepen cooperation in various fields under the frameworks of the Belt and Road Cooperation in the Forum on China-Africa Cooperation, lift bilateral ties to new levels, and make positive contributions to building a closer China-Africa community with a shared future. In his message, Nassingbe said since the establishment of diplomatic ties 50 years ago, the Togo-China partnership has been firm, stable and fruitful. He added that thanks to the common concern and promotion of the leaders of the two countries, bilateral relations have grown stronger and achieved fruitful results, benefiting the people of the two countries. Noting that China has always been Togo's key strategic partner in exploring a path of comprehensive and sustainable development, Nassingbe said Togo appreciates China's continued commitment to firmly stand with African countries and strengthen China-Africa partnership for common prosperity. He added that Togo unswervingly adheres to the One China principle, and he is ready to work with President Xi to continue strengthening the friendly and cooperative relations between Togo and China.
Britain held a state funeral for Queen Elizabeth II, the country's longest reigning monarch, at Westminster Abbey on Monday. The Queen's coffin was later taken to Windsor, where she was buried together with her late husband, Prince Philip.
Britain held a state funeral for Queen Elizabeth II, the country's longest reigning monarch, at Westminster Abbey on Monday. Following the service at Westminster Abbey, the Prince's coffin was taken to Windsor, where she was buried together with her husband, Prince Philip, who died last year.
A 2-minute national silence was held in remembrance of the late Queen at the end of the state funeral, which was attended by a host of world leaders, royalty and other dignitaries. The funeral followed a national mourning period that began on September the 9th, which saw hundreds of thousands of people laying flowers at royal palaces across Britain and queuing for hours to see the late Queen laying in state at Westminster Hall.
We are here today to be a part of history. We've been here for about 6 or 7 hours now. Very emotional, very surreal, very surreal.
I arrived here about 7:30 in the morning, and I wanted to pay my respects today to the Queen, obviously, and